It's saying it's going to be thunderstorms. Another crazy windy day. My anxiety level was so high. It's been a really rough month. Pretty much everything went wrong. I'm really disappointed in myself. It's really affecting my business and my income. I had a pretty bad panic attack. It was so extreme that we were very close to having to go to the hospital. Hi little daisies, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the October market recap video. I'm really excited to bring another one of these for you guys. I still have no idea how this month has gone. We have just right at the start of October, so fingers crossed everything goes right and that the weather is okay. The weather last month was horrible. If you guys have watched my last market recap video, you know. So fingers crossed everything goes well, and please make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't yet. It means a lot to the growth of the channel, means a lot to me, and I would love to know any comments that you have about all the markets that I attended this month. So please make sure to leave your comments down below. I'll see you in a little bit. Guys, so we might have a little bit of a change of plans. The market for tomorrow, the Nagambie market emailed saying that they're keeping an eye on the weather and they're going to see how it goes, and then around 6 p.m. today they're going to make a decision if the market's going to go ahead or not. So right now I don't know what's going to be happening, but I kind of had another idea because I decided to attend the Nagambie market, but I also had another market planned, which was the Pride market in Mansfield. It's a lot smaller. It's like a smaller indoor market, but I had kind of put my hand up to do it and then realized that it wasn't such a long event, so I gave preference to doing like another one of my regular markets, but it is an indoor market. So I'm thinking now that just in case the Nagambie one doesn't go ahead, that I might try and see if I can still come to the Pride one in Mansfield and at least have some products there for a couple of hours. Like, it's only a very short market. I think it's 3 hours. It is one that I've been wanting to attend, so if I can do it, that'll still be really good. But yeah, it's raining now and it's saying it's going to be thunderstorms today, so tomorrow's not looking super good. So yeah, I just thought I would let you guys know that there might be a slight change of plans. But I also thought that if I do have quite a bit of my Pride collection left from the past couple of years, but I don't have like the flags that sell at the most, like the rainbow one, the bi, trans, like I don't have a ton of those left. So I thought, you know, it's about 3 o'clock now, so I have about 3 hours to make as many Pride things as I can, I guess. Like, I'm gonna try and make some more rainbow things, and then at 6 o'clock when they make the decision, then I can kind of, you know, organize myself. And if I do end up going to Nagambie, then I don't have to make any more rainbow things, but they sell anyway. It's not like it'll be at a loss, but I am in the middle of doing the bakery collection right now, so I didn't really want to stop. But I think that if there's a potential of making some more sales tomorrow at the Pride market, then it is worth doing that. Long-winded way of saying all of that, but yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. I'm gonna try and make some rainbow bits now, and I'll catch you guys up when it's 6 o'clock. So I'll talk to you guys then. they've just contacted us and let us know that they decided the market is still going ahead. So I guess I just have to make a decision. I've been thinking about it and I'm just not really sure what to do. It's definitely going to rain tomorrow. It's just the amount of rain, I guess, and whether or not I think that anyone will come out if it's a raining day, come to a market. It's a really hard decision to make, right? Because Ngambie is an hour and a half away. So it's not only, you know, obviously my time and everything, but like the petrol to get there and back. And it is a big sort of commitment to go and show up and potentially being in the rain and potentially some of my stuff getting wet and stuff like that. And, you know, it not being worth it. So I don't know. It's a really hard choice to make. Do I go to the indoor one where anyone can come, but it's going to be a smaller one? Or do I potentially lose my money that I've paid for Ngambie and not go? Or like it could end up being a really nice day even though it's predicted to rain. I just never know. I don't know what the best choice is to make, and it's like a lot of responsibility because my decision will impact how much money I make this weekend, and I don't want to make the wrong decision, right? I'd love to know what you guys would do in this situation. Hey guys, so a little update from the couch. I have decided to go to the Ngambie market. I think it would definitely have been easier to go to the indoor market, but I don't want to make that decision for the wrong reasons. So I think I'm just letting like my anxiety and stuff make that decision because I'm scared of the wind and everything, how it's been really fucking traumatizing to me lately. But I know that if I start letting that affect my business decisions, that it's just going to go downhill from there, and I will always find a reason not to go to any event. So I'm gonna do the hard thing and go to the Ngambie. Let's hope everything goes well. It's saying now that the rain is not going to start until 1 p.m, which is pack up time, so hopefully everything goes well up till then and we don't have too many issues. But at least I can say that I tried, and I can say that that was the best decision to have made for my business and not trying to avoid things. I don't want to go down that road because I don't want to make decisions based on my anxieties. So I'm going to push hard. I'm going to do the hard thing, and I'm going to go tomorrow, and I'll bring you guys along with me, and hopefully everything goes right. So I'll keep you guys posted, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. It's 6 a.m. I am ready to go. I'm feeling pretty anxious, unfortunately, but we are doing it scared. We are doing it anxious. We're not letting it control our lives, and we're not letting it control our business. So your girl is doing it scared. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope the weather's okay. It looks fine now. So let's hope that wind is okay and that there's no rain until we need to pack up. So wish me luck. It's about an hour and a half drive, so it's pretty far. But I'll see you guys there. I'll try to film as much as possible. So yeah, wish me luck. Bye.
I was making my way across town, trying to get to you. I've been keeping my phone on no sound, facing you out, that's true. Now I get butterflies just thinking about your eyes, and that can't be all bad. Things came up, things went down, maybe turn back around. My spider sense screaming that I'm mad. A big storm.
you going? Hey guys, so you would have seen from the footage yesterday, it ended up being another crazy windy day. I don't know what's happening with the weather, but it's been non-stop wind around here lately, and even though I was more prepared this time and I had come with the extra weights and tied everything down, my anxiety was still really high. The lovely girl that was next to me, it was her first market, she didn't even bring weights, so I was stressing for her. I had to go and get my extra weights that I had in the car to give to her because I was so worried about her marquee flying off and things were falling over from all the stall holders, and mine were fine, like mine were okay. I know at this point that my anxiety is not directly linked with my things following, but it's more about, I don't even know what it's about, but it's the general anxiety of being around wind and what could happen. It's not something I can control, it's not something logical, it's just I've had so many bad experiences that now I'm like kind of traumatized a little bit. And so even though yesterday none of my things fell or broke or anything like that, my stress level, my anxiety level was so high. In the end, the organizer said that we could all pack up early and leave because there was just no way of keep going like that. It was too windy. Not just my things, but anyone that has more like delicate pieces and things, everything was falling over. So it made me feel a little better that it wasn't just me, that a lot of other people were packing up early as well, but anxiety was still really high. And even though I was kind of okay once I left at night, when I got home last night, my stomach, I had the most horrible stomach pains, and I've been kind of having them on and off for the last week or so, and I know that they're linked to anxiety and linked to stress. But it was just one of the worst pains ever, and it was not fun. And so I had to kind of make a decision about what to do today because it was predicted to be the same amount of winds, like the same strength of gusts, and also possibly raining as well. So it was a really hard decision to make, but I had to, I wasn't well. You know, I was in so much pain for so long, like for hours and hours, and it wouldn't stop. So I had to kind of make a decision. Like I knew I could still do the market, but you know, I don't want to be killing myself to do these markets. That's not the purpose of this business. That's not a lifestyle that I want to continue. So because I can't really do much as far as income if I'm not doing the markets at the moment, I just had to make a decision of what I'm gonna do, and I have to seriously think about the longevity of doing so many markets like this and depending on the markets for my income. I don't know when this wind's gonna stop. It's been well over a month and a half right now, like of every single day, so I can't really predict any markets at this point how they're gonna go otherwise. So anyway, just letting you know, like I feel kind of shit about it. I feel disappointed in myself that I'm not going because of anxiety and stuff. And you guys know I've been trying to push myself so hard to do stuff that I'm not feeling like I'm up to, but after last night I just don't want to feel like that anymore. So I don't know how the rest of this month is gonna go with markets. It's not looking like it's gonna get any better weather-wise, so I honestly don't know. I've ordered a new marquee, something that's more physically heavier than mine. Hopefully that will help, and also ordered some new weights, but that's not gonna change my anxiety. Like I said, nothing actually fell yesterday, like everything was fine, but when the marquee starts shaking, and you know, I feel like I have to hold on to it, and I just don't know what's gonna happen. It's just really scary. Anyway, just thought I would give you guys an update. A bit depressing, but I'm gonna try and get some more things done today. I'm working on the bakery collection, so hopefully I can like distract myself and just kind of focus on that. But yeah, that's real, that's a reality, and you guys know that I always want to be real with you guys, and be honest. So honestly, that's where we're at right now. Let's hope it gets better for the rest of this month. I have no idea how it's gonna go. Okay, bye. Good morning, guys. It's almost 6 and I'm all ready to go to the Violet Town Market. It's supposed to be a really nice day today, thank God. And the wind should be there, but should be a lot less than what I've been experiencing lately. So I'm really happy and relieved, but I only feel really relieved once it's all done, because you never know. I've had days where they haven't predicted that strong winds, but they still came anyway. So I'm optimistic. I'm hoping that it's going to be really good. I've got my new marquee. I've got some extra weights. So it should be a really, really good day. It's so early and I didn't sleep very well last night. So I'm kind of running on fumes, but I'm hoping that it's going to be a really good weekend. We're going to be debuting the t-shirts today. So I'm really excited to see how they go. I haven't figured out how I'm going to display them yet, so hopefully they're okay. And so yeah, let's get going. That way we can be there a little bit early to set up in case we need the extra time. So I'll see you guys in a little bit when we get there. Hey guys, so it's the last week of October and I wanted to chat with you guys and just be real and be honest about what's happened this month. You know, I want you guys to see the realities and everything, and I want to not always be projecting that everything is fine. You guys know that I want to be as real as possible. So this month has been horrible. It's been a really, really rough month for me, and nothing has worked out the way that I planned. Nothing has gone the way that I expected. In fact, pretty much everything went wrong. So where to start? I think I last left you guys after the Allentown market. I had already not gone to the Wodonga market the weekend before because of predicted bad weather. And you guys know, if you've seen my videos, if you haven't yet, please go back and watch them. But if you've been watching and keeping up with everything, you know that I've been really, really struggling lately with anxiety, specifically related to wind at markets. I've had really bad weather lately, very windy days, and it's really, really taken a hit on me, like to the point where I feel like I'm pretty much traumatized now, which is just insane. It's not something that I thought would ever happen, but it's affected me more than I realized. And you guys know I've been telling you that I've been trying to push through and like go to the markets even though I'm not feeling 100%, but this month it's just hit me so hard that I really don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to deal with it. And it's really scary because it's really affecting my business and my income, and that for me is terrifying. So it's kind of, you know, snowballing and adding to the stress. So I had already not gone to one market that weekend before, the Wodonga market, because it said it was going to be really windy and it was going to rain a little bit. So I decided not to go. And meanwhile, I was trying to be proactive about what can I actually do to feel more confident and not feel as stressed on the day. So I actually ordered a new marquee. I ordered some extra weights and all of that to try and relieve my anxiety that I was feeling towards the markets all the time when the weather wasn't good, especially when it was really windy. And I came to realize that it wasn't specifically having the right equipment, or, you know, it got to the point where I'm just traumatized. So like when I'm there, nothing is really falling anymore. Like I've done everything that I needed to do, but when the wind hits, my anxiety levels go so high that I can't bring them back down, and it's like it just affects me. So yeah, after the Gambie market, I can't actually remember if I mentioned it, but everyone had to leave that market a bit earlier because the wind was so strong. So the organizer herself said, pack up, let's go, because it's not working. Although it was a really good sales day, by the end I was so stressed because the wind was so strong. Everyone's things were falling everywhere. And I've mentioned this before, but the fact that like customers keep coming into my stall while I'm trying to deal with this in my mind and physically, you know, holding things or whatever, that stresses me out even more too. So my stress level that day was incredibly high that when I got home that night, I actually had a really, really, really bad stomach ache, like really bad. And I have had a little bit of this pain after markets, but nothing that bad. It actually was so extreme that we were very close to having to like go to the hospital or something like that, because I hadn't felt pain that extreme, like stomach pain that extreme. And it was directly related to my stress about the market. Anyway, so I decided not to go the next day because the weather was going to be just as bad and I didn't want to have those stomach aches again. And then next weekend I had Town, which I showed you guys, and then I didn't have anything on that Sunday. But then the next weekend was my big weekend this month, which, if you guys remember, I would have had 2 markets in one day and another one the next day. And that whole week, from the start of the week, I was checking the weather and like obsessing over it and trying to figure out what was going to happen. And the weather was nice, like it wasn't gonna rain, but the wind was so strong. I think one of the markets, it was predicted to be 49 kilometers per hour gusts. If you haven't been at a market, doing a market when you had that strong of a gust, you don't really understand. If you have, please let me know, and please let others know how hard that really is and how strong those winds are. It's not a joke. It's seriously scary. So because it was predicted to be that high all throughout the week, the whole week I was already stressing because I couldn't help myself. I was obsessively checking it and trying to figure out what to do and how I could put extra weights and how I could figure things out. And I pretty much worked myself up to such a point that the day before I had a pretty bad panic attack. And it's just this trauma now of being in that situation and thinking that it's going to be just as bad, because every time after the first few times where it was really bad, when I've checked and then it's predicted to say be 30 kilometer gusts, and then I was like, oh yeah, it's not that bad as 40, sure, like 30 is better than 40. But then when you get there, 30 is a lot. So it's really a lot to deal with. Like it's hard. I just kind of worked myself up to this panic attack, and I was just crying, and I just didn't want to put myself in that position anymore. And one of the markets was so long, it was at 10 till 6, and I just knew I was going to be miserable for like 8 hours. And then also feeling a lot of guilt because obviously I've like organized all this and I don't want to let the organizers down, pulling out in the last second. I also need the income, so you know, I'm letting myself down in that sense. It's been a really hard month, and in the end I've like talked to my partner, and we kind of realized that it's affecting my health so badly that I just needed to have a break. I needed to not put myself in that situation for a little bit and try to really come to terms with it, or figure out a way that I'm not so dependent in doing markets, which is kind of ironic because I've based my whole business plan this year around markets, and that is where my income is coming from. You guys know that. So to think that I might not be able to rely on that is really scary. But it's gotten to the point, like I feel like I've been trying to push through, just show up scared and do it anxious, and you know, but it's gotten to the point where it's like affecting my health, and the anxiety is coming through in my body, and I really need to take that seriously because I don't want to have to deal with something more serious in the future because I'm just pushing and pushing. So unfortunately this month did not go to plan. I still have my own market this Saturday, which is indoors, so that's fine. It should be a really good market because it's the Halloween market, so I'm really looking forward to it. But unfortunately I haven't been able to do any other markets, and it's disappointing. And I'm even thinking of like disappointing you guys and like having to show up here and say that I wasn't able to do it. Like it's really not something that I want to do, but I want to inspire you guys to do it, even though you're scared and even though you don't feel like you want to do it. But it got to a point where I just couldn't push anymore. So I wanted to be real and tell you guys what's really happening and just be honest. You guys know that I just like to be honest. I just couldn't do it this month. I've spent a lot of time this week trying to figure out plans for going forward and not having to depend so much on markets. So I'll probably do a video just on that so you guys can have some ideas as well for your own businesses for when there's bad weather or whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to be real with you guys that kind of everything went to shit this month, and I'm really disappointed in myself. I feel like I've disappointed a lot of people. But yeah, the biggest one is just disappointing myself, really, because I have such a high standard for myself. But it's been a hard year, you guys know that, and you know, I've been pushing to do so many markets that it's just gotten to like a breaking point. Anyway, I'll finish this off here. I just wanted to be honest and keep you guys posted on what's really happened because it didn't go to plan. And yeah, we'll finish off the month with my own market on Saturday, and then hopefully things look better for November. I have a really busy November coming up, so fingers crossed, but I have to prioritize my health. I have a lot of things going on in my personal life as well, so that, you know, the stress kind of all bundles up into one big giant thing. But things have really bad timing sometimes, but we have plans in place to be able to alleviate some stresses that are happening right now. I'll keep you guys posted, but as far as markets, I just wanted to let you know. Okay, I'll leave you guys now with my own market, the cows market. Hopefully there's lots of fun videos to show you guys. And please subscribe, please like this video if you've been enjoying this content that I've been posting lately. It's raw and real, small business life content. And leave a comment if you guys have experienced something similar. I would love to know that I'm not alone in this. You guys are always lovely when I post kind of honest, raw things like this. So I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, on with the show. See you guys in the next one. Bye.
Blue dude, blue moon.
Good morning, guys. I am all dressed up. We are here at the cows market. It's 7 a.m, so still about half an hour until all the stallholders start arriving, but we are having a Halloween market. I'm just wearing like a little hat and wore a cute little dress, so I'm not super in costume, but we'll see if people come dressed up. I'm really interested to see, and if the kids come and do the trick-or-treating. It's gonna be really fun. I don't know if I explained to you guys, but we're gonna be having some free kids activities like arts and crafts, and it's all Halloween themed. And we're also gonna have trick-or-treating in the market itself, so the kids can go around. Let me show you. We've got these little buckets, and then the kids can go around trick-or-treating at each stall and then have a little fun time, because Halloween's not super big here in Australia, so not a lot of kids get to do it, but you know, they see it on TV and they want to experience it, so it's kind of nice to have it in a smaller environment, and I think it'll be really fun and cute. And we also have the sticker rally on top of that, so it should be a really fun day. I hope everyone has a really good day. We are fully booked today, luckily. I got all the stall holders, which is really good. We had a few cancellations, but I was able to fill those spots again, and we're even having a tarot reader, which is so on theme. So it should be a really, really nice day. It's a little cold at the moment, but hopefully it gets better as the day goes, and let's see how it goes. I'll talk to you guys later.
Blue dude, blue moon. Been one or two since I ran